Letters. Dave's got a man crush on Adam writes, JJ, Danny Lee Ingram, every time you say Manassas, I think of molasses. If you're going to Charlotte, you should stop by. I'm just outside of Lumberton off of 7476. If you have to come this way or anytime you need a place to stay a night or in the area. Well, thank you very much, RV Ing, keeping it rolling. I will keep you in mind. I'm probably going to be down that way very soon, perhaps even tomorrow. Moonchild 1015. Dave, check out Living in a Van, Denoy. Denoy is a real van dweller dealing with real life in a van, not an e-beggar or fake content. He's a character. Oh darn, I meant to put that up. Moonchild also wants to know where's the link for Adam and Large Marge. Yeah. Oh damn. Just search on YouTube Camo Dave, Adam the Woo, Camo Dave and Adam the Woo together, or Camo Dave, Adam the Woo, Rehoboth. You'll get it, okay? It's there. It's there. It's a sad state of affairs when Dave has to apologize for confronting some dumb idiot troll's attention-seeking assertion about him and his friend in Vegas. I think it's pure class and character for Dave to want to clearly and try to want to clarify and try to make sure his friend is not offended and understands he meant no harm. But with all things considered and the content of the idiot that made the comment seeking attention, it should not be taken offensively. Dave is an experienced troll-handling shepherd. The trolls pop up and say insane and vulgar things, and Dave replies, yes, true. This is the correct way to handle them. Just laugh it off and ignore them. The worst thing you can do to deal with the trolls is arguing, showing reaction, taking unserious seriously. That would be a form of disaster when it comes to dealing with the basement-dwelling bottom of YouTube, writes Adam Reeve, MBA. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just making fun. It was kind of like a what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas kind of thing. And I just said yes, you know. But yeah, it was just a crazy little comment that I didn't you know, people need to get a sense of humor. You know, Carolyn, RV, Rebel Girl, and I are very good friends. We had a wonderful 2 days in Vegas. She came on the second night to that third night actually to the meetup, and she's a nice lady. We had a nice dinner, we walked around, and we said goodnight, and that was all that happened. Okay? Amelia Rhodes writes, The Woo, Adam the Woo is going to Europe soon, no doubt. He's generating funds by a new post, or maybe he's just broke. But I wouldn't be surprised, as Justin Scard went to Paris, so the Woo is likely to follow his lead. Yeah, well, isn't there a Disney in Paris? You know, I mean, he could go there, check out that. There's tons of stuff to do. You know, Geordie the Lion was in Paris and England and everywhere else. So, I don't know, you seem like what Geordie does, Adam then does, and what Adam does, Geordie then does. They kind of seem to follow each other as co-Hollywooders, don't you think? Give us an update on the Gnome buggy. Is it ready for the road? Yes, little Adam is ready for the road. I took it in. It cost about almost $1,000 to get it updated. I know I'm not e-begging. Just because I mentioned the money. I'm not e-begging. I paid for it. I have money. I'm not asking for anybody's assistance on that. However, my PayPal link is it just needed a lot of little things. It needed some shocks, and I knew that, and some brake work, and I knew that. And it also needed, they were worried that there was an oil leak because they saw a lot of oil in the oil pan, and so they had to do some tests on that. It turned out to be just a cracked oil filter. I mean, there's an oil cap on top of the engine, so that wasn't that expensive. And it was just under $1,000. And with that car, if I take it in for a semi-yearly or yearly service and get away with less than $1,000, I'm usually pretty happy about that. You know, it's an older car. It's 13 years old. I don't pay any payments on it. So, you know, so far this year I've paid a little under $1,000. So, you know, hopefully that's it. It's running great, and I'm hoping to make it down to Georgia and North Carolina in the next day or 2 or 3, so we'll see. Warren Wyfus writes, Hear, O decent ears, or decent ears, tell nomadic news to less bright but inquisitive, eager to hear ears. I have glowing ears. Oh yeah. Just can't seem to get over Disco passing away. I think I'm going to have to call into work again tomorrow. Jesus is enough. I didn't cry that much when my father died, for Christ's sake. All these RVers are emotionally unstable. R.I.P. Disco. Well, you know, I don't know, man. You know, I guess it's more shocking because the dog's death wasn't expected. You know, if he was an old dog, he was sick, and you kind of put in the back of your mind, okay, just to have it that sudden, that's got to be a shock. And, Van City Van Life Chrome has to get through it, and I guess we're all along for that ride. So, yeah, you kind of know these characters on YouTube. You kind of think you know Disco because you see him on there, and he's so curmudgeonly beautiful and wonderful. It does hit home. I'm not going to read this whole one, but a lot of people agree with Stephen Gallagher in the latest comments that Eric Nomadic Fanatic and Angela M are just kind of faking it for views. They really don't have that much of a relationship, that both of their channels are trying to use it to get more viewers. I've gotten a number of comments like that. I don't know what I believe. It does look like a genuine relationship, although you watch it and you kind of go, I don't know. It's hard to understand all this. It's hard to kind of, Eric's been around the planet and back in terms of all the bottom of YouTube stuff, so I don't know. But if it is real and they really do like each other, again, it's just like what Eric did to her, breaking up there by text. Is that what she said happened back a year ago, and now they're all lovey-dovey? I don't know if I was a chick, I would ever get over that. I don't know. That just, if somebody has even if they say they've changed, I don't know. Can people in their late 30s really change? Your kind of personality is already embedded, isn't it? Coco Kai writes, Adam the Woo had nothing of interest to say, just a bunch of rambling, nonsensical blabber that can be summed up with maybe, maybe not, don't know, amounted to a flow of verbal diarrhea that was mainly there just so he could post a video. Then you spent 14 minutes rehashing and blabbering and adding your own pile of blabber on top of it all. I don't know, man. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, Adam said virtually nothing, did he? He just said, maybe I will, maybe I will restart the Daily Woo, maybe I won't, maybe I'll do this, maybe I won't, maybe I'll leave LA, maybe I won't. The only firm news we got is he sold Large Marge's RV, which we already knew. We posted that on Facebook like 6 months ago or over the summer. We already knew that, it was a big video with almost much of nothing to say. Yeah, Adam's a strange guy. Remember that? What was it? When I was in Rehoboth back in 2017, after I'd met with him, he did a big video talking about how he was disinvolving himself or whatever with Patreon, how he didn't like it and he didn't want anyone else to donate, and he wanted everyone to shut their Patreon donations to him down, but he did not shut down Patreon, and his Patreon channel continued to grow, and he got more and more. It was really weird. But that's Adam. That is Adam. He's a strange guy, but I do like him, okay? Adam has 128 million views over his 2 channels, says Chris Seliga. Even at the cheapest AdSense rate of $128,000 pre-tax, he's probably closer to over $200,000, and that doesn't include Patreon and merch. Couple that with all the years he lived in a van, I would say he's doing quite well being a YouTuber. I don't know. I don't think that Social Blade estimates him making that much. I think they're somewhere in the neighborhood, if you combine the 2 channels, at $12,000 to $15,000 a month times 12. Yeah, maybe something over. He might be making something over $100K a year on YouTube, just in the AdSense stuff, not to mention Spreadshirt and Patreon. So I don't know. I guess somewhere in that neighborhood. I guess theoretically he's doing okay. I don't know. Eddie Smith wanted, she's mad that I didn't talk more about Eric and Angela M's wedding engagement. I would think that would be top news. Anyway, Dave, have a great day. Well, I did make it a clickbait of yesterday's letters, I don't know, man. I don't know. Austin Joseph, I have to ask, do you sleep in your boots? You have your boots on all the time. You do an early morning video, boots on. Yeah, I just put the boots on to do the video. No, I do not sleep in my boots, but I often wear my socks to sleep because my feet get cold at night. Anyway. Deb's Art. Oh, we got something from Deb's Art here. Great video. I'm trying. It's what I'm trying to do with my channels. Keep one for art-related things and one for van life adventures that complement the art. Definitely check out Deb's Art. She was at the our meetup there in Vegas last week and had a wonderful time. No, we didn't do anything after the event. We ended the meetup. We went out to a little Mexican restaurant, had dinner. RV Rebel Girl was there. Deb's Art was there. We had a nice chat afterward, and then we all went our respective ways. Nothing, no hanky-panky, no nothing like that. That's right. But if it did happen, it's in Vegas and it stays in Vegas. But it didn't happen. All right, just checking out the sheets here. Gonna get a couple of snacks and then head back to my sister's, finish my packing up, and should be heading on the road bright and early Monday. So I'll be chatting with you later. Thanks for watching. Vlog Under.